What is going on, guys? We're out here at the Super Speedway, and typical fashion, it's raining, so track's a little wet, but this is the first time we're taking the new car out on the track, and we're at an event called Slush. Never been to one of their events. We've got a burnout event going on later tonight, so we brought the Silverado. We're gonna do a burnout. We're gonna pop 2 tires, but ton of cars out here. I don't know if you guys can see all these cars. People are still rolling in, but we're about to go out here on our first little session here. I don't really know if we're out here for 20 minutes, 5 or 6 laps, whatever the case may be, but we're gonna go out here, have as much fun as we can have. All right, guys, well, right off the bat, I've messed up, and I don't have a wristband on. I've got it in my truck. So I have to run over here and get my wristband before they'll even get me back on the track. So may have just messed up, but we will see. All right, guys, we're about to hit round 2. Let's see if I get through. I think I'm good now. Rookie mistake right there, rookie mistake. But we're about to go out here. Track, of course, still wet, but few cars have been on it, so it's getting a little drier. But I say that, it's still wanting to drizzle, so we're just gonna go out here and have some fun. The plan today was let Ashley, you know, kind of track our times, hook her phone up in the car, because we know what our time is in the black car, so we just want to see what our times were in this car. With it being wet and having so many new guys out here, I told her, I was like, we're not really gonna be pushing this car, so let's just go have some fun. But we got like 5 cars in front of us, and 2 ahead is a Lamborghini, so let's hope this track's dry enough for me to go play with him. Let's get after it.
You can still go, even when you feel slow, you can still go, even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never ran, said no, and I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. The system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, on the highway, and in the driveway is a nice range. 'Cause I grind through the climb like white pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never ran, said no, man, I still go. Go, 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 you got a mind, but even that can change. You can flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And you can play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you feel it no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you got, you can never do before. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.
All right, guys, so the drizzle is not letting up. We just had a gold BMW come all the way down this front straight chair in the grass, slowly turning around. Luckily, car came out all right, and he's driving back into the pits, but I am sure he is done for the day just out of fear, because he slid literally from turn 4 all the way past the finish line on the wet grass. Not a good situation, but we're gonna go out here for round 2, but here we go. just spun out. He is gone. Yep, I see his tail light. So Dad definitely spun out 360 degrees. So run session number 2 is done. And I will say, this car drinks fuel. So we started with a half a tank of fuel. Now we're at an eighth of a tank of fuel. Yes, I've been driving the crap out of this car. God, I love that sound. But I did not expect it to burn this much fuel because I didn't bring any with me, and I started with a half a tank. Clearly, I'm not used to this V8 consumption of fuel. I mean, this is insane. We're at an eighth of a tank. I'm still gonna bring it out here for another 20-minute session. You best believe it. So let's go in here, cool everything back down. But so far, so good, just wet. Ashley did run my times. We were at like 1 minute, like 25 seconds, which is terrible compared to the black car, but that's to be expected. All right, guys, this is our last run session, and I don't think Ashley replaced the battery in that camera because it's showing that it's almost dead. But we're at an eighth of a tank. We're probably not going to be able to finish this one out. We'll probably have to stop early, but we've got Dad right behind us. We're just going to have some fun. Guys, the truck is really drying up. Even in here. I think it's time we try to put our best time down. So all we were able to do was 1 minute and 20 seconds. Let's try to beat it. We are officially out of fuel because our gas light's on and been on for a couple laps. sitting out here freezing to death because it's pretty cold. But check this out. So we're sitting here behind the race car, sitting in the trailer, in the garage here, and over here we got the Silverado just chilling. Quite comical. I pulled it in, bounced it off the rev limiter, made all kinds of redneck noises. Pretty funny, but check this out. Look, we got the redneck truck, we got the Mustang, beside a G-Wagon, beside a Lamborghini, and a ZR1. We don't fit in. We're just rednecks, and we love it. What do you think, babe? It's cold, but do we look like a redneck over here? We look like an absolute redneck over here, but I love the truck. I love it. A lot of time between now and burnout, so we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do next, but it's cold. All right, guys, so we are all loaded up back here, and that is because it is about 3:15 right now, and it has continuously been raining, and the amount of people that are here has slowly been dwindling down. So it's still cold, and Ashley is very cold. So I told her, I was like, you know what? I had my fun today, and that was being on the big track. The burnout was just a test before Cletus and Cars, and I still feel pretty confident that we're gonna do just fine up at Cletus and Cars. So if you wanna strap everything up and call it a day, let's call it a day. Let's go out, let's grab something good for dinner. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're all ready to go. She's hitting the restroom real quick, and then we're gonna trek somewhere to grab something to eat. So if you guys were hanging around to watch Burnout, I'm sorry, we're not doing a Burnout today. But I'll tell you what, I might do a Burnout when we get home tomorrow. And if I do, I'll put it right here at the end of the video. So thank you guys for watching. See y'all in the next video.